Alright, hello everybody. Hello everyone. We're back. We're back to drawing and streaming and drawing while we are streaming. Incoming Windows notification sound. Yes. I'm just gonna pick up right where we left off. Make sure all my stuff is actually unmuted. Be really funny if it wasn't, but here we go. Alright. Sick nasty. Put on a little bit of music. We like music, right? That is too loud. So let's go ahead and... yeah, that should do it. Zooey Mama. Hi, Darla. How's it going? There's a lot of eyes. Hello, Darla's two friends. Oh, wow. That's a lot of eyes in more ways than one. Little double meaning there. Leo is here tonight. He is attending to his dogs. Currently. What is on this layer? Wait, hold on. I need to investigate this. I don't know what's on this layer. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Alright, well, whatever. I don't care. Yes, it is the Saturday draw stream. We're having a great time. How are you, Darla? I love just drawn scales. We're so freaking back. I completely forgot I hadn't even finished this page. Doing well? That's good. That's good. The Strangers, Chapter 2. I have no idea what The Strangers is, but sounds exciting. Sounds whimsical, even. There we go. There was like a pattern that I was going with last time I did this, and I've already forgotten it. You don't know what anything is. Damn straight. I refuse to be a knower of things. But also, there's just too much stuff out there to keep up with. You gotta understand, alright? It's not that I don't want to know things. It's that there are simply too many things to know. That's my Chinese proverb for the day. Like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I had an idea for what I wanted these scales to look like, and now I can't even remember that idea. I should consider making notes. Okay, whatever. Yeah, you can't expect me to know everything, God. Come on. If I were to know everything, I might come to the understanding that these streams were a terrible mistake. That would not be, that wouldn't be so cash money now, would it? Okay, I'm gonna try So I want to keep the size of the scales consistent. I don't want them to like fluctuate all that much. So just trying to make this look a little bit even. Although that might be a Sisyphean task here. Sisyphean. I'd like to make the excuse that English isn't my first language, but A, it is, and B, Sisyphus isn't exactly English. So, I can't be held responsible. It's not my fault. Why are they getting mad at you? Is it the stream? Were they not anticipating a stream tonight? They asked you to play video games and you just show up and start streaming. Oh, I see. Naturally, as you do. To this day, the funniest joke I've ever made was giving a friend of mine three roles in a Discord server that were all named the same thing. And that thing was fat. I was really pleased with myself for that bit. I thought that was really funny. I thought I was such a clever bastard for that one. It might have been Phil I made that role for. I can't even remember. Nickname I did was worse. Well, I'm sure you could get much worse than 3 fat rolls. I'm sure it's possible. Is that Leo? Am I hearing Leo in the background?
Mayhaps.
Oh, let's freaking go. Leo's here.
I have arrived.
Bestow upon us some of your ancient South American wisdom, Leo.
Do not do not. Simple as.
Okay. Alright. I was wondering if there was more, or if there was, like, you know, the sacred texts
Whenever you're
written in
thinking of
Braille.
doing something altruistic or going out of your way to, like, report injustice, do not. You're just gonna get disappeared. Do not ask your crush out that you're gonna end up in misery. Just do not.
Oh my god. Well, you heard it here first, folks. The sacred wisdom of our resident funny man, Leo. Hello, Brito. Enter day 3 of drawing scales. It's actually only the second day. And also I need to pad for time because I think I have one more page sketched out. And I desperately needed to sketch pages out today, but proceeded to not to do that. So here we are. Anytime you join the stream, Mike is always there drawing some kind of repeating pattern. That's not true. Or that's entirely true, and maybe all of art is just a repeating pattern. Have you considered that? Hello, HP. Welcome to the stream. Is that HP as in hit points or as in Lovecraft's first initials? And if so, should I be worried? You should start reading Absolute Batman on stream while doing voices. I don't think I will do that. I think I will refrain from that. I don't think that's going to be part of the programming. I'm Darla's friend. I hate that you're right, but it's not. HP is the one that make printers and stuff. Oh yeah, Hewlett Packard. For true.
Darla's friend. Oh no. It's
yeah, Leo
spreading.
wasn't aware Darla had those.
Yeah.
I'm just putting words in his mouth and he's like, yeah, no, yeah, that's true. That's real.
People are not real until they interact with me. Simple as.
Sorry, Leo. There's a bandaged heart emoji. Amazing. I had no idea this existed. I'm the one with the crazy nickname and it's bad. Is it like a slur or something?
I mean,
The Discord group chats, they be wildin', okay?
well, it could be worse. If you hang out with Hispanics a little too much, HP or HP is usually just the initials, the abbreviation for son of a bitch.
Damn.
Yeah.
I should turn up the
But
music
it's
a little bit.
fine. At least people are using your nickname, not like me.
Yeah, you could. It could be worse. You could be named like HB, and everybody HP, and everybody calls you Morgoth or something. Because that was your name for a bit one time.
Yeah, like
I'm finished.
like people. Yeah. Almost as if everyone was like, your name's too hard to pronounce. We're calling you give me a stereotypical name.
Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Well, I mean, you see like a lot of Asian immigrants take on names that are that fit in a little bit better with the culture they've immigrated into.
That's because every single time it's like their names are something that in English it just doesn't sound right, like she, Ting, or Fat Dong. It's Sn Holy Fa. That
You
sort of
can't call
shit.
him. You can't call him racist. Okay, he's a minority. Can't label him racist. You could be calling it. You could be called HPV. Hiya.
Okay,
Real.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have started like. They are really swinging today, huh?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a
Out
little
of
bit.
nowhere, not even introductions.
Ugh. Who needs introductions? They just slow things down, alright? We ride at a breakneck pace. Why am I third? Sorry, Darla. You have to earn back the crown. To work your way up the ranks.
I mean, Darla, if you, I'm surprised you're even third, seeing how often you get shadow banned by YouTube.
It is kind of an art. I don't get the crown. Yeah, the crown is for people who don't change their friends' nicknames. Sorry. I don't make the rules. YouTube's a bit of a stickler about that one. Well, if it breaks YouTube's terms of service, I mean, they're probably gonna hide the message. And I'm not gonna be able to unhide it because I don't have those capabilities through Streamlabs, and I'm not watching the stream on my phone. I only did it because he was pressuring me to give him a nickname. So he's asking for it. Is that what I'm hearing? I don't know, Mr. HP. I think this one you're just gonna have to you're gonna have to live with it. You know,
I'm
you
so
ask for
sorry,
it, you
Darla,
gotta
as a
live with
terrible
it.
friend to you. Wow, where did that come from?
Okay. Okay. You misspelled my name. I'm drawing Yo Avatar right now. Dude, she's pulling out all the stops. Darla's taking him on. Taking him downtown.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing here, but it shrimply was not working. So we run it back. We try it again. Probably shouldn't be doing this backwards because it's gonna just mess me up.
It shrimply wasn't in the cards.
It never is. It's never in the cards, Leo.
It's never in the cards.
I
It's never
can
in the
hear
cheese.
your stream, Kingfriend, from his mic. Help. You're just gonna have to ask him to fix that. I can't help you there. Tell him to turn noise suppression on, I don't know.
Hold on a minute. Are we having like a double Discord call situation?
Evidently, yeah.
I see, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. You ever watch a stream with the bros? You ever watch, like, the Game Awards or something? With the guys? And start screaming when it looks like, God of War is gonna win the, Game of the Year nomination.
You're so right about that.
It was like a very specific scenario I was presenting there. Mind you, not a scenario that I've experienced myself. I don't think I've ever watched the Game Awards. His message was banned.
You should probably watch the Game Awards occasionally, because I hear that it is a massive clusterfuck from time to time.
The only time I watched the Game Awards, shit, what was it? It was like right towards the end. I peered in, as they were. It was because Elden Ring won Game of the Year, right? And the FromSoft guys were like up on stage accepting their award, and there was like this kid who like walked up on stage with them, like just nonchalantly, and then after they were done giving like their speech, this kid like takes the microphone from like the FromSoft director and like dedicates the award to I don't know, like his favorite rabbi, Bill Clinton or something. And I was just taken by complete surprise. Like, it was completely unexpected.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious, dude.
That's how much of a shit show it is.
Like, if that was true though, then I'd be watching every year to see what like bizarre crazy shit happens. Usually no bizarre shit happens and it's just an awards show. That is as boring and vapid as any rewards show. I was trying to say the nickname she gave me was the slur against black peoples in Finnish. Wow.
Hey, yo.
He was the one who said it first, by the way. We've got some unhinged people in chat, Leo. Well, I'm glad YouTube figured out what it was in Finnish.
Yeah. This just asserts more the fact that Darla is not lying when she says she's Latina, because that sounds like she doesn't give a shit energy.
Yeah, we're doing racial purity tests on my stream now.
I mean, it's my people. I can do it at least.
It's my people, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll take your word for it, but if YouTube comes after me, if they start, like, busting down my door at 10 a.m., you know, I'm gonna have to tell them something.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to tell them something believable, no less.
oh, you got me there.
I know, she's unhinged. Yeah, Darla, you gotta bring it back down, alright? I think the monsters at like 8 p.m. are... They're doing something to your brain, dude. It's 3 a.m., so I'll go. Alright. Goodbye, Mr. HP. Thanks for hanging out. Always good to see new faces.
Have a nice time, and I hope you survive the Darla.
I'm not drinking Monster. Yeah, well, all the times that you have, it has slowly eroded your cognitive capabilities, okay? It's turned you into some kind of fiend. Oh my god, I keep doing that.
Oh,
Right,
don't worry, that's not
okay.
even her final form, because Four Loco exists.
Don't say that. Alright. Don't say, don't worry, that's not even her final form. That's the last thing I want to hear. It's like, don't worry, guys, that's not as unhinged as she can get. Alright.
Like, I don't know her at all, but every Mexican can go Super Saiyan.
Every Mexican can go Super Saiyan. I'm gonna put that... I'm gonna have that quote engraved on like one of those fancy wood blocks. And I'm gonna hang it up on my wall. It's a decorative piece. Better yet, I'll give it to my brother because he is married to a Hispanic woman. I mean, does it help I don't say this shit verbally?
I think that's worse because you're living a digital footprint.
Yeah, at least if it's verbal, you know, they can't. I mean, I don't
I
actually
guess
know if
they
I
can
can
get
say
a
that with any.
recording, but
Yeah,
like,
I can't say anything with confidence. I'm pretty sure Discord probably records, you know, like voice chats and stuff like that.
and this is the reason why none of us, like us youngins, we cannot get into politics. We've all said some shit.
That's not true. All right. People talk like, oh, I said a slur once. I can't get into politics. All right. Trump is president. There are no limits to what we can do with politics, all right?
You know what?
All bets are off.
You know what? I'm waiting. Make it 2050. We'll learn that we'll learn that the president of the United States was like a head moderator in like the shadiest fucking Discord server to ever exist.
Yeah. Dude, imagine becoming president. Or imagine campaigning to become president and you lose the election because some guys online dug up your history, found out you were a moderator on like some obscure subreddit, and just like did a counter campaign calling you a Janny. Could you imagine? You lose your
I,
entire election bid over that? That would be so fucking funny.
you know, that's even funnier because that implies that I don't care that this dude has done like Epstein tier shit, but a Reddit moderator, get him
But
the fuck out of here.
Reddit moderator. This cannot fly. It's true, it's true. I think being a redditor. Yeah, actually, not even just a Reddit moderator. I think being a redditor puts you like higher on the list of undesirables than being flown out to Epstein's island. Oh, yeah, there's that digital footprint we were talking about. You can see it clear as day.
Hmm.
These are jokes, YouTube. These are gaffes, goofs, even.
DeviantArt president or Tumblr president?
Um, Neither. I'm going with the 4chan president. Thanks.
Hmm. Hmm. We're never getting that though.
You never know. All we need is like one guy from the CIA, right?
No,
To
no,
become
no. But
president, and then bam, we find out he ran like ops in 4chan. He was using 4chan to bust the Silk Road or something.
no. More likely, he was doing shit on Kiwi farms.
On
But
what?
oh, you don't know Kiwi farms?
The fuck is Kiwi Farms?
It's a forum all about like people collecting information on known lolcows on the internet.
They have their own forum for that. They can't
Yeah.
just do that on Reddit or 4chan. That's kind of
Kiwi
bizarre.
Kiwi farms is like I think like the main place to go if you want to find out about Chris Chan shit. Not that
Really?
you would
Because like
want to go find out about.
there are 1,000 YouTubers who are covering Chris Chan, like every move, past and present. They're speculating on his future too.
I mean, you could, but that's their source.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it's like ground zero.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but wasn't most of Chris Chan's been around for like a long time. And I imagine like most of his stuff is documented on like 4chan logs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is Kiwi Farms just an aggregate site for all of that for the people who don't want to try and use 4chan?
Uh, According to my very limited understanding of it, yes.
Wild. All right, well, the more you know, I guess.
Of course, I could also be completely wrong and just spouting out some stupid bullshit. And that's the beauty of it. You never know with me.
True. Or
Am I
false.
spot on? Am I schizo?
You're both at the same time. How does that make you feel? How does that knowledge make you feel?
Like $1 million.
Well, that's good because it makes me feel like shit.
I'm giving this idiot a platform to like speak randomly on the internet. Oh my god, what am I doing?
His schizophrenic tendencies. Laid bare for everyone to see. People must know the truth, Leo.
But the truth is buried in like 30 layers of irony.
He's gonna hit me with the history is determined by the victor. Leo, you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen. You don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, do you? Like at all?
I watched the first season.
Okay.
Then I heard some things about it. About how the manga jumps the shark.
You know, the manga's got its problems. I would never say it jumps the shark. I don't think anything that's so crazy that it, like, feels like it doesn't belong in the story ever happens. But, yeah. I don't know.
I just find it funny that every single story of a like just a normal dude willpowers his way through adversity always turns out to be like 50 chapters, 70 chapters in, or in the case of One Piece, like 1,000,000 chapters in. No, turns out that they come from a really important family, and they basically nepo babied their powers.
Well, in JJK, it was always kind of pointed at that that Yuji's abilities were superhuman in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the beginning, so it's like not that surprising when it turns out, oh, it has something to do with his family lineage.
Yeah. I just dislike when it always comes down to that explanation.
I don't know. I really like the way they did Yuji's uh whole thing in JJK. That was like it tied some things together pretty neatly.
It's more of a nitpick for me, so don't worry about it too much.
Well, I wasn't gonna.
I mean, just making sure, serial debater.
Don't make fun of my cereal like that.
I
Nobody said you could do that.
I'm not making fun of your cereal choice. It's just the fact that you debate them.
I do not. You have any evidence? Do you have any evidence for this? Where's your proof? I need a source.
I feel like if I say the right cereal brand, you'll go into like a 30-minute rant. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Dude, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No, the right answer was Cocoa Puffs. Sorry. You're off the island.
Damn. I picked you more as more of a Rice Krispies guy.
Yeah, fuck you. Alright. Killing this guy with hammers. That voice crack, yeah, it was pretty brutal. Well, the reason why I brought up JJK earlier was because the trailer for season 3 dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to talk to people about it. But all the people I talk to don't know what JJK is, so.
Oh, like, please hit me with it. I know that I only finished, like, season 1, but, like...
Well, it's not gonna make
I
any sense to you if you haven't seen season 2, so it's like... I would have to go through and explain to you everything that happens in season 2, right?
That is true, yeah, you would.
Yeah. And while I figure you don't care about spoilers, it's just kind of a thing where it's like, okay, how interesting is that going to be really?
Yeah, that's an entire conversation that needs, like, a whole foreplay.
Oh, what? Come again? I can feel my eyes straining trying to do this drawing. Oh my god, why did I agree to this? That was me reading out Darla's message.
Well, Darla, like, get good.
Real. Yeah, you should listen to Leo. He's been around the block a couple times. He knows what he's talking about.
I appreciate artists a lot. Personally, I haven't found the willpower to do that shit. I will say I cannot stand the serial complaining of artists.
Wow, my wrist hurts. Wow, I can't draw this thing right. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess you just can't rely. You don't understand. You can't rely on Leo to be empathetic to the plight. You just have to hope he doesn't bully you too hard. That you end up crying on stream.
Hey. It was only 2 times.
Yeah, and it hurt. Both times. It was embarrassing, okay?
Well, next time, figure out what you want to draw first.
Bawling my eyes out again. Damn, Leo. Leo takes another victim.
I mean, it's about time.
Holy shit. Leo is the final boss of every artist's career.
Oh, I cannot draw so good as X, Y, and Z. Yeah. When did you start? 3 months ago? Get real. You gotta grind.
3 months ago. He's been doing it for 15 years. I think that's about how long I've been drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I did about 350.
But you know, I can give a pass to the artists that do not know how to draw or wish their art was better. But the ones that actively hate it, like they think their hands are cursed and that anything that they make is just bad. Ooh, those. I could get into fistfights with those people.
Leo likes to throw hands. He's just saying that because he likes to throw hands in general.
I do like boxing.
Yep, see, there's all the evidence we need. So what are you up to, Leo?
Mining.
Bro's mining.
Yeah,
What you mining?
a little bit of everything. I'm mainly looking
Okay.
for coal and iron.
Ah. Yeah, I was doing some of that today too.
Yeah.
I found quite a bit actually. There's a lot of unexplored cave. Now that the border has increased a little bit more.
There was definitely a slight moment of hesitation on my part where I was going to take all your coal and leave a paper saying I owe you. But I didn't do it because I'm an honest guy.
Dude, I'm gonna get back on that server and I'm gonna find that I have no coal. But also, like, most of my coal is charcoal. So, like, I would be doubly mad because you can just make that for yourself. You don't need to steal it from me.
Yeah, but that takes time, sweetie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? And mining for it doesn't?
At least I get other things when I mine for coal. When I'm getting charcoal, all I get is fucking saplings.
And apples...
I already have too much apple.
Well, you can always stand to have more. The stealing is so much easier.
That is
Ooh, there's a
true.
joke I want to make here, but I probably shouldn't. YouTube will not be happy with me. Yeah, I can. But, I mean, if I'm just giving this shit away, not getting anything for it.
Mm.
you know, I'm losing out on the profit there.
I mean, just don't change your name to convenience store, then it's free game.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. I'm afraid to find out.
That I uh mm,
Uh-oh.
that sounds weirdly sexual. That I would open your cash registers.
Well, I guess that's what I get for not locking up my my house. Not putting a door on my house. Thought for sure that the server named Harmonia would be a high trust society, you know. I wouldn't need locks for my doors. Or doors at all, in this case.
I mean, you say that, but they let me in.
It's true. But I can just chalk that up to Ban not knowing it any better. There's a couple real world analogs I could point to where that exact thing has happened. My brother bought Monster again. I think it's time to erode my brain a little bit more. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been telling you.
Super Darla one.
The monster's eroding your mental faculties. Your mental fac. That sounds horrible.
I'm gonna mental your fact.
I'm gonna fac your mental. Yeah, that's right. Bet you wish you had come up with that one.
I mean, you gotta get a win occasionally, otherwise it's gonna...
I feel like I get a win all the time, Leo. I feel like you're the one who's falling behind on the wins here.
Nah, I'd be winning.
I need you to pick up the pace, Leo. What? What did you just call me? I said something about you eroding your mental faculties.
I also said Super Darla 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did say that. I don't know what that means.
She's gonna go, that she's gonna inject caffeine into her system and become a super Hispanic.
Oh hell yeah. Wait, no, that's a bad thing.
It is. For you.
Okay. Okay. Dude, L is in the chat. L from Death Note is in the chat. How crazy is that? The world's greatest detective.
Ah, shit. We've been saying some pretty we've been saying some pretty sus shit, huh?
I
We
mean,
might be Kira.
I admit to nothing. And if you're gonna keep asking me questions like this, I think I'm gonna have my lawyer. I think I want that phone call. You're the second Kira. No, YouTube shadow banned me. L is here opening an investigation on you, Darla. He's having a YouTube shadow ban your your messages until he can analyze them in full. Also, welcome to the stream, L. Lolliot. Hope you're having a good night.
If that's even your real name. I'm doing a bit.
You're not supposed to tell me when you're doing a bit.
I can.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to. Please work. Please, please. I don't think it's working.
What is not working?
Whatever Darla's trying to send in chat. It is shrimply not happening. Filbert, I need you. My one mod is not here. My singular mod. Alright, I guess I'll open up the app on my phone. YouTube.
Darla do be saying some wild shit.
I wonder if it'll even
If
show
she's
me.
getting shadow banned so often.
She eroding on my mental to life facilities. That's what YouTube wouldn't show. That's it.
Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer.
She eroding on my M3 NT at L till I facil 1 ITI 3S. You posting what, the new Samsung phone or something? Why would you pew pew over that? That's just funny. That's just, you know, those are just the hijinks. Normal, average, everyday hijinks, alright? I think you're overreacting. It's nice knowing you.
Oh, by the way, I did forget, yeah. People call me Leo. That is not my name nor username, but let's roll with it. And this is Kingpin, the other guy.
Tell me who's that guy that is talking. What? You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that. There's me, and then there's Leo. Leo is the third Kira. Alright, we figured it out. Case closed. We can go home now. There's no one named Leo. It is just Kingpin. Yeah, I'm doing two voices at once. I will now demonstrate by saying saying what the cheese in the voice that I keep referring to as Leo.
What the cheese?
Yeah, see? I'll have to like really prep myself to do that voice though. It's a bit of a strain. Darla is the fourth Kira. Ag, I need to watch Death Note Season 2. Death Note has a Season 2? And Leotard is also short for something else. Thank you, Kingpin Alter Ego. Yeah, we've got the second what the cheese. The second what the cheese has hit the stream. On Netflix? I don't remember there being a second season to Death Note. Or is that just where it picks up after L dies? Is that what they refer to as the second season?
It could be that, or they might be animating the...
I swear, if they're animating the fucking Trump comic, I'm gonna lose my shit.
It'd be pretty peak.
Oh yeah, Darla got knocked off the leaderboard. She's not even top 3 anymore. That's so sad. YouTube just after the second time she tried to make the facilities joke, YouTube was like enough and just removed her participation award from the stream. Just wiped the slate. L, die again, please. Why? Like you did in this show. It's actually brutal. Sure. Yeah, I mean, you already solved the case. You've already figured out that we're all Kira. We're all Spartacus. So you're no longer needed for the investigation. You feel free to perish now.
I'm sorry, Kingpin, but you're not considering the fact that I might be the second L.
Well, I knew that. You knew that. I knew. And Darla's back to the top spot. Let's freaking go.
It's not gonna be there for long. She's gonna get shot by YouTube again.
Let her have this, okay? No, I'm not dead yet. Leo, have some faith, please.
Faith, what's that? Can you eat it?
Kind of. Do you believe you can eat it, Leo?
I mean, anything can be eaten if you try hard enough.
Well, see, there you go.
Well, about,
you just
about
have
the
to
consequences, yeah. Now the consequences for eating stuff, that's another thing altogether, but like...
Consequences be damned.
Yeah.
I will consume the asbestos-laden concrete. You cannot stop me. Faith. Ha! I don't know her. Believer? I barely even know her. I hardly even know her? I don't remember which one it is.
You can do it.
What can I do?
Speak English.
Okay, that wasn't my issue. My issue was misremembering the quote. Fucktard. My English is perfectly fine.
Wow.
Perfectly acceptable. Oh. You're just making accusations at this point. Can you guys believe this Leo guy? Thought I didn't know English.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bury him. Oh, yeah. I remember the anatomy a little bit here. It's kind of important. Like, just a little bit. A little bit of hatching to that. Got the quote wrong. You can eat anything as long as you deep fry it long enough. I don't know, is that true though? Is this something we actually believe here? I don't know. I think I need my resident truther to explain that one to me before I believe it.
Oh, am I on truth duty? Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
No, I think it's Filbert who's the resident truther.
Filbert.
Which,
He
might be even
constantly
more of a
gaslights us.
mistake.
He constantly gaslights us all the time. What are you doing?
Yeah, but that's how we know he's the truther, right? Because he keeps telling us.
I cannot believe you right now.
What is there to not believe, Mr. Leo? That even is your real name.
Which is not.
Maybe if I just lower the arm here.
The only thing you can believe right now is that I'm getting Mad Diamond.
He's getting Mad Diamond.
Yeah.
What is that, a
Cousin of
song?
Matt Damon.
Oh, I see. I see. Now you're gonna tell me you've never watched The Amazing World of Gumball. I have seen The Amazing World of Gumball. I don't know if I'd say I liked The Amazing World of Gumball, though. I think that one was a little hit or miss for me. My tastes typically skew eclectic anyway. I was much more of a Invader Zim, Courage the Cowardly Dog enjoyer. Okay, I don't want to make her arm look like it's friggin' detached from her torso here. Never mind, I'm stressed. I need a monster.
It makes entirely perfect sense that you're a that you grew on Invader Sim.
That I grew on Invader Zim. You mean grew up on?
Yeah.
I didn't watch Invader Zim until I was like 15, dude. My parents did not want me watching that stuff. I grew up on Tom and Jerry, like a little bit of SpongeBob. And then like not Hanna-Barbera era cartoons, but shit, it would have been like 90s stuff, so like Animaniacs and Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
I see.
Yeah, I had to find stuff like Invader Zim and Courage the Cowardly Dog on my own. which I did handedly, and I enjoyed the shit out of them because they're good shows. Never mind, you're cool again, just a little. Just a little, she says. The Invader Zim movie was pretty good.
It was.
Yeah. That didn't even come out that long ago. Dude, Ella's back. He had to do a little casework. He had to leave to help the police out with a little case there.
Probably to do with all the murder going on in Candy Kingdom.
I don't think there is any murder going on. Unless you count the butcher, but I don't think the butcher was in full control of himself there. I think he had become
Didn't
like
we
the
have
wild beasts.
Didn't we have like 3 events that were straight up like your character kills another?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember.
Let's see, we had Spidacles, we had murder.
I don't think... Did we have murder?
Yeah, we did have murder.
What did we get from murder?
It was basically your highest level, your highest level character killed another character that had at least 1 hunt experience.
I thought he rolled well on the table and he didn't have to do that.
No, we rolled bad, and then we're gonna have murder again later down the timeline.
Huh. Well, that
Yeah.
sucks.
You weren't paying attention. By the way, this is all referencing our Kingdom
The
Death.
fucking... Alright. I take
game.
issue with that because I was really trying to pay attention all throughout the Kingdom Death game. And it's just, there's so much that goes on. Like, that game is so complicated for a fucking tabletop board game.
Okay, Kingpin, you have to understand. I forget what I ate consistently.
Okay.
And I have an overly autistic memory for very selective stuff.
Alright. That doesn't address my complaints with the game itself, though.
It does address the complaints that you may have from me, shaming you for not remembering what happened in the game.
I'm still upset that that game isn't like a video game or something, where the computer does all the work for me. It's the same reason why I hate bookkeeping in tabletop RPGs. I can't stand that shit.
I've had entire game sessions be just, we forgot to keep track what we had in the cart. Let's spend just an enormous amount of time figuring that shit out.
That sounds miserable.
And it's usually to the benefit of us because we end up finding that we had a bunch of useful shit stashed away that we weren't using.
Lamau. Still though, that sounds miserable. It's like, hang on guys, we gotta set aside time in our game to stop playing the game and do like all this bookkeeping. Now, I get it's probably like way easier if you know the game inside and out, so you don't have to like check the book for the rules or every time or something. But dude, like, holy shit. There's tables for everything. There's tables for tables sometimes. There's rules layered upon rules. I'm gonna sneeze. That was very strange. What your favorite anime? What's your favorite anime, Leo? Thank you, El. I appreciate that.
Oh, fuck. That's... No, I just, went too deep in some mines, and now I need to run, get my shit back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. But my favorite anime?
Okay, I think that's too long. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm leaning towards Full Metal Alchemist.
What do you think?
Because it's a classic. I'm very fond of that one.
That is your personal answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play a little game. Which anime do you think is my favorite?
Which anime do I think is your favorite?
Yes.
I don't know if I know any of the shows
Based
you've
on vibes.
watched. Based
No,
on
don't worry
vibes,
about it. Based on vibes.
Huh. Bochi the Rock. I don't know.
You're so right. You're goddamn right, even.
Holy shit. Nailed it first try.
I was going to say Bochi the Rock.
Let's freaking go. We love Bochi the Rock in this household.
We stand Bochi the Rock in this house.
I wouldn't use that term, but sure, okay. You youngins and your slang terms.
I mean, if I remember correctly, that just means like stalker fan.
Doesn't the term come from an Eminem song?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like a little hip with the kids. I just don't use it. Bochi, my beloved. Tell me, Leo, what anime you watch when you alone, because people watch some weird anime. Hi, I'm back again, and instead of Monster, I have brownies. Alright, things are looking up.
What strange anime do I watch when no one
alone.
is around? Well, if I'm watching some strange anime because no one is around, why would I say it out loud? Why would I want people to find out my deepest, darkest secrets that I may or may not enjoy slice of life anime just a little too much?
Yeah, I mean, I closed the door when I watched Boku no Pico.
My guy, have some self-respect. Don't even joke about that.
Uh, you know I had to do it to him.
I don't understand why you had to do that to yourself.
For funny. Does anyone want brownies? Are you able to give us brownies? Is that a thing that you can do?
That might just be part of their powers.
Darla's powers to provide brownies through a stream, through a screen.
Yeah.
Is that the emoji for brownie?
That
Elle
looks so
said,
bad.
"Dude, I'm gonna die soon." I can give holographic brownies. Holographic meatloaf, my favorite. Yeah, that's as good as that's gonna get.
I don't even know where I died.
Oh no. Did you lose the diamonds?
Yeah, I had like a ton of good stuff.
Fuck.
And I mean, it is a little bit annoying that I'm gonna lose my uh, enchanted fortune pickaxe, but whatever. Like,
Fuck, dude.
I'll literally get that stuff back, but if this was like a single player survival world, this is where I would be like, this is where I
Okay,
would
I'm
be putting
done.
it down.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been there a couple times. You know, I haven't worn a single piece of iron the entire, or a single piece of armor the entire time I've been on that server.
How come you don't wear protection?
Um, it's nice having the game be a little harder.
Uh huh.
I thought skeletons were gonna be a massive bitch, and I would just have to bite the bullet and use shields, but it's actually not that hard to juke around them.
It's usually when you get other mobs involved that it starts becoming a problem.
Yeah, I have noticed that I'm using creepers to crowd control a lot more. Which is probably actually a good thing, because I'm engaging with the game's inherent mechanics in a sandbox environment. So it's
Yeah.
actually more fun playing that way, at least in my
You
opinion.
say your words funny, man. I.
I'm going to leave you all. Better not admit you are Kira when I leave. Alright, guys, I have a confession to make. I was Kira. It's not having a base. Whenever I play an SMP, I don't make a base. I just pray that the mobs won't kill me during the night. The base is like the best part, though.
Yeah. You're forcing everyone else to put up with your aesthetic choices.
Exactly. And boy, is Barboat forcing me.
Well, you need to do something to equally piss him off.
I'm too far away for that, though. I don't know. Maybe he'll think my my glowstone is ugly like everybody else, and it'll piss him off enough.
Yeah, but you gotta weaponize it somehow.
Here's what we'll do, Leo. You and I, we will organize the HOA, and then we'll have a meeting where we berate Barbo for having a shitty tower thing that looks ugly
Without a permit.
without a permit. We'll
Your
force him
building
to
is
do all this
reaching
paperwork.
and get his building inspected because it's not. It classifies as an entire edifice.
You're blocking the sun, and so our crops won't grow as well. The whole issue. You really should have gotten that permit. Look, the tower's even casting a shadow on the Alamo. You know you're not allowed to do that? You know that's a protected historical site?
Yeah, it's where the founding of Harmonia happened. Like, you cannot be defacing a.
I love the concept of the
There we
Harmonia.
go. We're evil.
Oh wow, a lot happened in chat while I wasn't looking. I heard that, says L. But if I make a base, I won't want to leave it. So if I force myself to stay out of a base, you admit you are Kira. Then no one can look for a secret chest when one doesn't already exist.
Just hide your base good enough, because if anyone finds it, you can claim they used X-ray, and that'll
Real,
lower their
and then
social status.
just get them banned from the server. Leo, you just have like all of these underhanded tactics at the ready. You just spout them out. It's a little concerning. I'm afraid one day he's gonna use these against me.
Well, you see, you can't hustle a hustler, and knowledge is
True.
power.
True. Dude, you're like the Saul Goodman, but like the metastasis Saul Goodman.
You take that back.
Leo, I can keep a secret chest in anywhere I want. Darla, are you Kira too? You know, the last time I played in a SMP, I started talking about the Madness Combat Lore to myself while running through the night evading mobs. Are you all talking about Minecraft? Yes, talking about Minecraft. Talking about
What?
hit video game Mince Raft. Skirt. Burp. Nah. Darla is definitely Kira. I have cameras in your room. I'm in your walls. I'm already in your walls, L. Great minds think alike, I guess. Watch out, Darla. He's got body gurads. I don't know what that means, but it sounds dangerous. I desperately want this L character to be Bretto. I want it to be Bretto. I need it to be like a Bretto alt account.
That would be extremely funny.
The only problem is it's like super unlikely because I'm pretty certain Bretto has never seen Death Note.
Oh, I thought that you
But
were
there's a
going to
chance.
discard it by the fact that L hasn't said anything inflammatory.
No. Bretto can play a character when he wants to. I'm not gonna take red for an answer. What does that mean, Darla? What do you mean by that? I already called a Japanese task's focus on you, Darla. Pretty sure that's not what he's trying to say, but it is really, really funny. Remember that time Naomi found out Bretto was trying to very desperately looking up the plot to Death Note? You know what, Kingpin? Don't dig deep into what I say. Well, if you insist. Fuck. I cannot for the life of me draw this boot. I don't know why I'm having the hardest time here. There we go. Skirt. I didn't mean to delete that much. Whatever. It's fine. Fuck it, we do it live.
I do it live.
How romantic. They're watching each other. Yeah, it's actually Leo who's Kira.
I mean, I could be. I have the spare time. No longer a door salesman.
Squidward. You're Squidward. I'm Squidward. Okay, take it back. Boots are my arch nemesis. I don't know why. Having so much trouble here. Why me, Kingpin? God Gamer Kingpin is struggling. Can you believe it?
It could be that perhaps you're not as good at video games as you claim to be.
No, that can't be it. That's impossible. You know how crazy you sound right now, Leo.
Kingpin. How many tries did it take you to fight the gargoyles?
152.
That is the third boss of Dark Souls.
Hey man, nobody said the path to godhood, to gamer godhood was easy, okay? I fucked up my chat again? Oh, did it? No, there's nothing in the YouTube filter thing. I leave in 4 minutes. I will never
We have
recover.
3 days to leave. Live.
You have 3 days to live. I need to sneeze again.
I fucking love TF2.
Oh, I love horror movies. Is it a good horror movie? Was the first one a good horror movie? Elle, how do we know you're not Kira? That's the real question. You're throwing around a lot of accusations. Darla, what am I looking at? What is this message that is being held for review? People say it isn't, but I personally love it due to the killer chemistry. Interesting. Killer chemistry. That isn't me. Can't believe I've been talking to myself all this time. My identity was stolen. Yeah, very, very strange. I saw the message and I was like, there's no way. There's no way Darla would say something like that. I guess I was right. Yes, Bredo was the real Kira. Case closed.
That I'm willing to believe.
Nah, if Bredo was the real Kira, I'd be dead because he knows my real name and what I look like. And that fulfills the requirements for the Death Note.
I mean, that is true, but it could be a frame job.
You saying he kept me alive as so that he could use that as evidence for him not being Kira?
Yes.
Interesting hypothesis.
All you would need to do then is to plant the Death Note,
Wow, look
give
at
you
the
a
thought.
new sketchbook or something, and then you're cooked.
Stop impersonating me. Alright, see you, Darla. Thanks for hanging out. Hope the movie is good. Or that, at the very least, you enjoy it. I already have the Death Note. Ah, so you are Kira. Alright, that clears things up. It's all just kind of coming together now. Welcome back. I thought you were gonna go watch a movie, but okay. I gave this heartfelt goodbye and everything, and Darla wasn't actually leaving.
It was a setup.
Crazy. Actually insane. Insane in the
Trust no one, the
membrane.
walls have ears.
Trust no one. Real. Real and true. Another South American proverb to live by. I keep it because any one of you could be Kira. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be Bang. What? Obviously he was the red spy. See? He'll turn red any minute now. Any minute now. Ah, there, see? Red. Oh wait, no, that's just blood.
Imagine how overpowered Spy would be if there was actual friendly fire in TF2.
That
That'd
would be
be
so funny.
pandemonium.
That would be so fucking funny. Just like following your friend out of spawn, he turns, looks you dead in the eye, and shotguns you in the face.
Yeah, and it has to be like there has to be like a bad penalty for killing an ally, because otherwise, like soldiers and demos, like
Yeah.
well, I guess it's a gyro. And what do I mean by that? It's a wrap.
Can I play your Minecraft server, Mr. Kingpin? I don't have a server. The one Leo and I have been talking about is a friends server, and it's a bit of an exclusive club.
He means to say that we do not have the authority to invite people.
Yeah.
Um, if we did, it would be a problem. I, for one, am a terrible judge of character.
I like to think
Uh,
myself an
and
okay.
Kingpin's a little silly.
I like to think myself a very good judge of character, but given given my own character, a lot of people don't tend to believe that. Why my name is on it. Okay, I guess this extends a little further than I anticipated. But that's fine.
Well,
No dice on the items.
nope, it's official. I'm declaring war on Enderman.
Damn.
Because, like, I didn't even look at him. I feel like lag made him randomly aggro to me, so yeah.
I see. Yeah, yeah. That shit's a bitch. Ugh. I think there's something in the air. I don't know, I'm not usually like this, having this much trouble with allergies. Not this time of year. Okay. That a little wider. Link that up. The collar of the boot. And bada bing, bada bam. Alright. We're just gonna have to live with that. Because I don't want to do any more changes. I gotta make sure all these lines are closed up. If I don't, I'm gonna get some very interesting looking effect. Something I don't want anyway is just like a bunch of fill bucket bleeds.
Hmm.
Alright. Hair over here isn't closed up. Need to do that.
Well, I think I'm gonna go make a sandwich before I crash out.
Fair enough.
That was all my stuff. And I'm just gonna have to take that L.
Yeah. It's a lot of grinding to get back there. Ugh.
I should be back in about 10 minutes or so.
Right on. Alright. Just gotta close everything up before I can use the fill bucket and close up paint this panel all black. That's the plan. So let's go ahead, do it on a sub layer because I think I might want to put an outline around some things. Make it interesting. That's not what I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Okay, and then refer other layers. Okay, that looks fine. Ah. Oh, right. Right. I think to finish this part. Crazy. Breaking the hair here. Okay. Should be good enough. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try that again. Okay, I think it looks fine without an outline, so we won't need to add anything extra to this. Oh, I ended up putting that on the wrong way. Well, you know what? I don't care. It's fine the way it is. Alright. On to the next. The next panel! Actually, before I hit this one up, I think I'm gonna go grab something to drink. So, I will be right back. Should only take me a few minutes. Alright, and we're back. Got a Skelter. Let's go ahead and get the... Alright. Very cool. Delicious. Now we can return to our regularly scheduled programming. Feel like no matter what I do here, her nose is gonna look freakishly huge. Trying to avoid that. But I don't think I'm winning this battle. Right. I think I could probably like physically shrink it down. Just have it be like that. There we go. The cheeks a little more. I don't need it to be that thick of a line. Don't really get anything from having the line weight or the line thickness be that wide. Leg's itchy. My leg. Damn. I don't know where these allergies are coming from, but they are beating my ass. Alright, can live with that. That should be my motto at this point. I think I can live with that. I feel like I've said that at least once every stream now. Hey, yeah, I think I can think that'll do. I almost said it again. I think I can live with that. That's where we are right now. It's that part of the night where it's just like rise and grind, I guess. Rise and grind, I suppose. Hello, Estella. I just joined and I can tell you are an amazing artist. Why, thank you. Sometimes I wonder if I can tell. But yeah, I hope you're having a good night. Welcome to the stream. We're kind of having a laid back one tonight. Keeping the atmosphere chill, so to speak. And wondering why my leg is itchy. But that's more of a me issue. Trying to get these lines just right. Go ahead and thicken that right there. Teeny tiny little shadow. Cool, I think that works. Okay. I don't know. Maybe like that. Maybe like this. Maybe even... I don't know. Maybe have it over here. Nah, that doesn't seem to be working for me either. There you go. Something like that. Maybe a little. Yeah, okay. I can live with that. Should retitle the streams too. I can live with that. Good enough. Got like all this mucus like built up from I don't know what. It's driving me insane. Alright, we're gonna switch to refer only to editing layer. And I'm gonna do some sharpening. I'm gonna sharpen these points here. There we go. Give me that pen tool back. Make sure that taper's right. And I'm actually gonna trim this section down. Yeah, I'm not really gonna bother too much with linking that up because I don't think I need to. Set her hair down here. Cool. And erase a little bit of that. Add some of this. Very nice. Okay. I'm gonna extend some of these strands. So her hair's supposed to be a little longer than what I have sketched out here. Yeah. Still add some of these breaks. Very important for implying depth and such. I can go with that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Ooh, what if we did... I don't know if it makes a whole lot of sense to do this. We did that, and then we had... for the background there. Hmm. And that's just like the outer edge. Yeah, I can kind of see it. I don't know if that looks as good as I think it does. Get rid of the sketch layer real quick so I can really see what I'm doing here. Gonna need to thicken up some of these lines here, but I don't hate what I see. Thicken this up. A tad. Alright. Gonna cheat a little bit, move that into position here. Alrighty. There we go. Should keep these lines. I think I'm going to keep these lines on the inner fold of the hair here. Keep those lines a little sparser. I guess a little more sparse. This way. This way I can differentiate easier what I'm working on. Excuse me, the interior versus the exterior. So I'm going to thicken these up too. Just a smidgen though. I don't need to go crazy with it. Boink. Boink. Cool. All right. So here's where things are going to get a little interesting. Let's go ahead and copy, paste.
Oh, hey, Kingpin.
He's back. Welcome back.
Look at that. You got a genuine compliment.
I know, I did.
Could you believe this? By the way, hi, new person. My name's Leo. I'm the one who yaps in the background when Kingpin cannot form words because he's too focused drawing.
Yeah, I pay him in pesos. He can't even use those where he lives.
That is correct.
Yeah, Stella popped in here a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So always cool to know that my YouTube hasn't determined that my streams are unfit for the general public. Yet. The day will come when you won't be. Alright. So, evidently I fucked up when making these panels and did not make this panel the same size as the one above it. But luckily, through the power of editing, I can rectify this issue. I did select the eraser, right? Yeah. Okay. All it takes is a little bit of magic. Actually, I have to redraw the eyes anyway for this panel, so I don't know why I'm being cautious about not destroying it here. That line I don't want to take out though. Skirt. Get rid of that. Okay. And then I'm redrawing the mouth too. Very nice. I'm just gonna be lazy about this. Gotta work smarter, not harder. Isn't that right, Leo?
Yes.
He said, yes. Correct. Factual. So what's in the cards now? Are you back to Minecraft, or you decided to take a breather and do something else?
I went back to Minecraft mainly because I found myself wanting to watch YouTube, and that is way more distracting than playing Minecraft. Meaning that I wouldn't have been an active participant in our conversation, thus defeating the point of me being here.
Yeah. That'll do it. Clearly I need to pivot to watching YouTube videos on stream. I need to pivot to doing React content.
Oh, you mean slop streaming?
I don't know. Depends on what you mean by slop, but
Oh no, I'm just taking terminology from
Reddit. This guy.
No, not Reddit. You
This
take
guy's
those
getting
words
This
out of your
guy's getting
mouth.
He's getting his info from Reddit. Okay, it's over. I don't know if I can stream with this guy anymore.
How dare you?
Listen, Leo, I gotta keep you on your toes.
No, I'm genuinely offended. You're not even getting vaguely homosexual threat.
Bro, he's not gonna threaten to pound my bot. What kind of world are we living in?
One in which call me a redditor.
Listen, you use slop. I've heard that term in reference to something Redditors have said, so I connected the dots. Alright? You don't have to be ashamed about it around me. Okay? I'll only bully you a little bit.
Kingpin.
Yes, Leo.
You're chopped.
I don't know what that means, but take your word for it. Chad, I think I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
You are so sleeping on the couch. You're sleeping on the doghouse outside.
I'm in the doghouse. This is so sad. Alright. Alright. Okay, cool. Oh, excuse me. That was a very interesting burp. Felt strange doing it. Felt strange coming out. Alright. Let's add the... There we go. Yeah. Will I ever be satisfied with my own work? Will it ever happen?
Well, if you don't, you know I'll bully you about it.
This is so true. I don't want to be bullied. I guess I'll just pretend to like my work. Easy. He'll never suspect a thing, guys.
But you see, there's a really easy fix to that.
Is there now?
Yeah.
What would that fix be?
I make you say nice things about your art and see how you come up empty.
I think my art is very cool and epic and full of life and vigor and smells like honeydew in the morning. There, see? They'll never suspect a thing, guys. I've got it down pat. I don't even know why I would need to pretend to like my art. I don't. What's the scenario where that? Where that would be beneficial. I really can't think of one. I can think
accepting an award.
Yeah, but you go up there and you say, "Thank you so much for the award. I honestly I don't think I deserve it, but since it wasn't up to me, I now have all of you to thank for this this high honor," right? And then all the press guys are gonna be like, "Oh man, he's so humble. He's so humble. He accepted the award so gracefully." Right? So
And
it's
I'm
like
gonna be there at the commentary table. This guy thinks he can do better.
it's so over, guys. He's never gonna be able to top this. Next production, I guarantee, is going to be a flop. He'll never be able to recover. Speaking of potential flops coming down the pipeline. Did you see the trailer for the new anime? The Studio Bones is adapting.
You're gonna have to help me here because I do not keep track of studios.
Studio Bones, they did, I think they did Great Pretender, or was that Wit? They did Soul Eater, they did, Full Metal Alchemist, which is relevant, which will be relevant here in a second. What other show? They did Mob Psycho.
Okay, you got me now. I get you. Now I know why we put respect on their name.
Yeah. Bones is like super consistent quality stuff. But yeah, apparently they're adapting the new, well, I guess it's not new anymore, but the latest manga from the creator of Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, uh-oh, here we go.
And we did hear that that one didn't do so well.
I don't know if it did well enough to get an anime adaptation. So there's that. But like, I don't know if it's gonna hold up to like Full Metal Alchemist, alright? There's a lot of...
Okay, now hold on. I think it is unfair to hold up that standard. Like every time some artist comes up with a masterpiece, be like, okay, but their next word has to be masterpiece to Electric Boogaloo. And it's like, nah. But does it hold up on its own merits compared to the other stuff that's coming out? That's how I like to see it.
Sure. But here's the problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not as good as Full Metal Alchemist. You're gonna notice. It's gonna be in your head.
Oh, what? You're gonna be like, oh man, I know this artist could do better than this artist has to do better than the hot streak they had going on at the on the early 2000s when they wrote up Full Metal Alchemist.
Kind of. It's like, okay, if there's something in the story that like is bad, right? And that you can draw any kind of parallel to Full Metal Alchemist, where it was done better.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say.
It's gonna happen.
Here's what I'm going to say. If their new work, because I haven't read it, is literally just, I'm trying to do a Full Metal Alchemist 2, or I'm trying to continue the story, or I'm setting it in the same universe, then fine, you can be like, this isn't as good as Full Metal Alchemist. But if it's different, I think you earn yourself a like a little bit of a pass, cause
I'll say this, it's different enough to constitute like a wholly different series. But there's enough similarities in the
there's enough Full
story.
Metal Alchemist DNA.
Yeah, like it's very obvious that not just from the art style, but it's very obvious that this is like if it was by somebody else, you would think of it as an homage. It's very
Okay, now
reminiscent.
hold on there a fucking second. Of course, it's gonna have a similar fucking art style. It's the same
No, I'm
author.
saying aside from the art style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I read a little bit of the manga. By a little bit, I mean like the 40 chapters, 40 something chapters that were available when I started reading it. And I don't know. It was okay, but it's like, okay, well, I've seen this creator go crazy, go nuts, right? So it's kind of like, what am I supposed to expect? More of that? What like is this gonna be like a a not so epic, right? Like is we going for something toned down? Realistically, it's a thing where it's like, okay, just because you made like a really good one once upon a time, you can't be expected to crank out classic after classic. That would be unreasonable. Be shrimply unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I'm reading this thing and I'm thinking like, man, this really does feel like Full Metal Alchemist. So it's like, well, you set up that expectation, and all of a sudden you got to fill some pretty hefty shoes, But I don't know. There's nothing so far that would convince me off the bat that it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be dog shit, right? But I don't know. I've been
It's so what you're going to say that it's just such a shame that compared to the gold that was Full Metal Alchemist, the author is now peddling copper.
well, I don't know yet, honestly. The thing about these kind of, I guess, Western fantasy inspired epics is that you really have to have the story in front of you in full before you make those judgment calls. 'Cause they live and die by that narrative.
Right.
So I don't know if it's gonna be copper. I don't know if it's gonna be gold. I don't even know if it's gonna be, platinum. Right? It could be any of those things. Fates haven't been decided quite yet. But I've seen quite a few people do that kind of thing. Like quite a few mangaka fall into that trap where they make a really good thing, and then they can't get serialized, so they try just doing the really good thing again, and then it's just like they forgot how to make good thing. It becomes a story about how they were in over their head or something like that.
Or you could have they make really good thing, don't get serialized, decide fuck it, I'm gonna write something that's easy and simple because my cool ideas didn't happen, and it ends up being extremely popular.
Isn't
And
that
that's how
what
you
Don
get
did on?
Spy X Family.
Oh yeah.
Like, incredibly good. I like it. I love it. But the author
The
goes, this is not
author.
even my top 10.
Yeah, the author's like not even a fan of that shit. Just kind of funny. Tragic, but funny. I think you get
I mean,
glimpses in Spy X Family of what the author really wanted to do. And those glimpses are, to me, like the most interesting part about Spy X Family.
when it's like really plot heavy, you mean?
Yeah. Like the whole literally everything regarding the backdrop, right? Like the war, the sort of real world parallels of East versus West Germany kind of thing. Like all of
They
that
had the
stuff.
they had the audacity to, like, well, he had the audacity to even bring up the whole, like, oh yeah, no war, people run out of food, and then people be eating people.
Yeah. Like all these darker, infinitely more interesting themes just like relegated to a backdrop, to a setting. And then everything else that goes on in that setting is like a slice of life comedy
I
with just
mean,
these
but
absurdist elements, and it's like, dude, just give me the meat. None of these potatoes. I want the meat.
bro wants the Spy X without the family.
You can have the family aspect, but the family thing only exists as like a vehicle for the comedy. The comedy, which I don't really find all that, um, I guess, entertaining. In the
I
case of
think it is a
Spike's
fucking
family,
riot. I love it.
I mean, it's fine. Uh, but I don't know. It just wasn't my thing.
Oh, it doesn't have to be your thing. I'm just putting in my own. I'm just commenting on how much I love it. But I mean, I suppose that his other works are probably out there.
It's a good point. I haven't really looked into the other stuff. But
It might be the meat that you're looking for. Or it might just be more
potentially.
potatoes.
It might just be more potatoes. Oh, I need to draw her bangs. That's right. Hubba. Hubba. Question: is your little character Yuta from JJK? Yes! Yes! Good eye, Estella. Yeah, this is my Halloween costume. So I made the little, I put the outfit on my little guy for October.
Very perceptive. Good job. We all made fun of Kingpin for not being spooky enough for Halloween. He said Halloween? Perfect. I'm a cosplay.
Yeah, it's the perfect excuse to cosplay. We love Halloween. I don't know.
I
I
wouldn't make him
think
a
the
vampire the way he sucked.
come again. You want to run that by me, sir? I think the little frame I made for Halloween, I think it's reasonably spooky.
I think you could sell it more as a spooky thing if you did like a goosebumps sort of thing where like the letters looked the like the green is good, but Kingpin needs to be like oozing out,
Yeah.
you
Used to be
know?
dripping down the side.
Correct.
That could be funny. That could be a little silly. I will consider. Oh, excuse me. That was a gross wet one.
My guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Is there
guess it's
something wrong?
your stream, but dang.
Yeah, I just let him rip right in the microphone. No regrets.
He's a menace.
Okay, I'm gonna move these up a little bit so they make more sense. Oh, I want my pencil tool for some reason. I don't know why her bangs always give me the most trouble. But I think that'll do. Alright. Get rid of that. And clean this up. Huge. Very nice. I don't go that far. Cool. Alright. Up the opacity. Everything looks good. Well, almost everything. Just the second eye is still a bit weird. Still a bit wonky. I think I kind of know what needs to be done here. It's cute. Yuta is my favorite character, so it really caught my eye. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad somebody appreciates it. Nah, but seriously, thanks. I need... Yeah, okay. That's also not working out for me for some reason. Man, Leo, I tell you what, this art thing is so hard. Trying to goad him into a reaction.
You can draw whatever the fuck comes up in your head. Don't give me that.
So long as it's not wearing a cowboy hat, yes.
What's your problem with cowboy hats, huh?
I can't draw them.
Oh. Well, you're gonna make a stream overlay for me, and it's gonna have a cowboy hat.
Uh-oh. No. No. Wait.
I'll make the rules.
Sounds like you're laying down the law right now.
Yeah. And if you're bad, I'll upgrade it to a mariachi hat.
Well, those are easier.
Those are intricate.
Well, the issue with the cowboy hat is that the brim is like it's non-Euclidean, okay? Like the brim doesn't make any sense. What the brim looks like is entirely dependent on the angle at which you draw. And it makes zero sense if I try to imagine it in 3D space in my head. I can't spin the cowboy hat in my head, Leo.
This guy's gonna get like a 3D tool, and it'll be just a cowboy hat that he can spin in Photoshop, so that he can get the right.
That is literally what I'm going to have to do.
Yeah.
That is just how bad I am at drawing cowboy hats. I brought this up to Ban one time, and she's like, "It's easy. Just draw the Pringle."
Just draw the Pringle paste.
And it's true. I mean, if you take the top I guess the cranium part of the cowboy hat off, it's just a Pringle. So the problem becomes, I can't draw a Pringle. The shape is
Wow,
it's too strange. It's non-Euclidean.
you have something. You have something against Pringles. I'm onto you.
Maybe. I might. After this conversation, I might. Yeah, sorry. I hate to break it to you, but I'm Pringle phobic.
Pringle phobic. Could you believe it?
Yep. Alright, let's... Whoa. Whoa. So...
Those are the
Pupils, alright.
yawns of it's almost
Sleepy
11.
boy. True, true. 3 minutes left in the stream. I can hardly believe it.
Believer. It barely even matter.
There it is. That's the one. Alright. Okay. I think I like it. I think I like it. Let's get rid of the sketch layer. Okay. So we've got I need for speed. I speed for need. Oh shit. I forgot to return this to refer other layers. Oh, didn't mean to tap that one. Okay, it didn't register. We're gaming. That needs to be black. Cool. Okay. Mr. Garuga, hello, how are you? I'm new here. Are there any rules I need to follow? Just don't do what Fredo does. That's my only rule. YouTube does the rest. But yes, hello, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, you've caught us right at the tail end here. But yeah. Yeah.
We like to talk about anime, literally anything, our personal, deep seated regrets and nitpicks. My name's Leo, by the way, not my real name, not even my username. But the reason why everyone calls me Leo is not important right now.
We just have to accept it.
Yeah, I have to accept that everyone thinks it's a better name than my username and take that L.
Who's Fredo? Fredo is the most base guy here. I'll take your word for it, Darla. But that being said, it is now 11 p.m. Actually, it's 11:01 p.m. Can you believe it? So I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up here. But I would like to thank you to give a warm thank you. Is that the term? I'd like to say thank you to all my viewers, past, present, and future, for coming out. Jesus. For coming to the draw stream. We will be back. We will be returning next week with another draw stream. Monday. I'll have the schedule up on the channel thingy mabob.
The community.
The community post
tab.
Yes, the community tab. Whatever it's called. Thank you, Estella. I appreciate the kind words. And thank you for stopping by the stream tonight. But yeah, that's going to be all from me for tonight. Schedule will be up tomorrow. So get excited for Monday's stream, because we return Monday.
Always, it's a pleasure to improve the stream's quality by my mere presence. I'll be seeing everyone later. Ciao, bye-bye.
Oh, and we did get him. We did get him to say what the cheese tonight, so there's much to celebrate.